Okay, let's do this. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a new season of A Question Trek. Today's the first episode, and as you see, none of the captains have joined us. They've mutinied. They've run away. Yes. So anyway, with that out of the way, I would like to introduce to you, obviously, our guest. That's Alyssa, or AVP, and Zoe Kirk Robinson. And of course, the show is never complete without our wonderful, faithful referee slash scorekeeper. That's the one. Sorry, panic. There's panic in the disco. Panic in the disco. So anyway, and also introduce the new green screen, because you'll be seeing that more often once I've figured out certain things. Anyway, so by the way, so ladies, please introduce your channels and tell everyone what it is you do. Start with Alyssa.
Okay, so I'm Alicia, also known as AVP. I do a little bit of everything on my YouTube channel. I do live streams, I do reviews, I do interviews. So basically, I do a little bit of everything. And I've been a science fiction fan almost all my life. So I'm really looking forward to this because I'm going to see how much I remember from my Star Trek days to see how I can keep it all in my head. But yeah, I do a little bit of everything. I have 1,000 subscribers now, but now I'm trying to work on those watch hours. So now I get monetized.
There is a way of doing it, of course, is if you log out of YouTube, open a new window, log out, and just have your videos running in a loop, in a playlist, it counts as watched hours.
Ooh. I'll keep that in mind.
Good tip.
So, and Zoe, please introduce us. You also have one or two channels. Why don't you tell us a little bit about those?
Hi, I'm Zoe Kirk Robinson. I'm a stand-up comedian, and I have a channel called All Mouse Media where I animate the original Star Trek cast reviewing episodes and films from Star Trek. So that's a lot of fun. I'm about to animate the review of Star Trek 4, so that should be fun and coming up in a week or two. And I also have another channel where I do my stand-up comedy, which is ZJKR, and that's gone quite well. Not 1,000 subscribers yet, but you never know. By the end of next decade, I might be there.
Definitely. Oh, okay. And of course, don't forget, we also have Commander Brainy Specs. I think this is a scoreboard.
Well, it's blank right now. It has to start up.
Okay.
You want me to start it up?
Start it up. Show everybody the scoreboard.
Tension is mounting.
It is.
Well, there you are. Very posh.
Oh, that's very cool. I like it.
By the way,
all ready to go.
It's awesome. So, but before we begin, there is a link in the description. So, should anyone want to join us, because we do 4 people on the show. Unfortunately, our captains have abandoned us. They've not come in.
Do they know something we don't?
So there's a link in the description. So there's a link in the description. Hit that link. If you want to come into the stream, come in, and then we can set up 2 teams. Otherwise, the lovely ladies are going to have to get into a mud wrestle and fight out.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure you don't want to see me mud wrestle.
Well, I didn't bring my mud gear, so.
I'm sorry.
I wasn't expecting this today, Conti.
Well, you know, I was expecting 2 captains to come in, but I guess we're all full of surprises today. Yeah. So anyway, yes. By the way, so I'm going to give it a couple of more minutes. So anyone wants to hit the link and come on in, hit the link, and we'll get started. I'm going to bring up the question.
Come on up, Captain Trek.
Come on, Captain Trek. Yeah. Lead the way. The link is in the description.
Oh no!
And of course, I'm surprised we're not. Let's check out the chats here. We've got with us.
How about not Ryan Johnson? Come on up, not Ryan Johnson.
Yeah, not Ryan Johnson, Captain Trek. Why don't you hit the link in the description? It'll bring you into the StreamYard, and then we can have 2 teams, 2 captains, 2 intrepid crewmen leading the way.
Flugger's here. Fluggerville. Kapla, Fluggerville. I'm not crazy, Captain Trek. I was serious.
Well, we have to be serious on this show now. Since when?
What? I shouldn't be here if we have to be serious.
No, but well, you know.
Well, you got a point.
Yes. Well, I tell you what. You know what we're going to do? You each get a point just for being here on time, unlike our captains, who on the next show will be deducted 1,000 points.
Wow.
It's going to be like SNL. It'll be like SNL's Jeopardy, where they're all in the minus. You know. Saturday Night Live's Jeopardy. All in the minus because all the guests were crap.
Yeah.
All right. So, guys, Captain Trek and Not Ryan Johnson. There's a link in the description. Click the link and come and join us. Don't be afraid. I don't bite. Jeff bites, but I don't.
What? Since when do I bite? Well, how do you know?
It's my business to know, Jeff. It's my job to know.
Wow.
No, I think we'll throw him in the brig instead of walk the plank. Somebody said in the chat, like walk the plank. Throw in the brig.
What Jeff doesn't know is that I also watch him sleep at night. So, you know, that's how I know this stuff. He talks in his sleep as well.
Oh dear!
All the information that we don't normally get a chance to hear.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Find all the nitty-gritty details.
Well, we've got
I'd
one
like to
man
know
coming.
how he knows where I live.
I don't know.
The anti-trucker told me.
The anti-trucker. Anti-trucker doesn't even know the city I live in. Every time I tell him, he goes, "You live there? I didn't know that." And then, 2 weeks later, it's the same story. What, you live in that city? I didn't know that. So we have Fluggerville. Welcome, Flugger.
We've got another one. And Captain Trek is on board. Hello,
yay,
there,
Captain Trek.
So
we get to battle against each other. This is going to be great.
Okay,
That's great.
How you doing, everyone? So we now have a full complement of people. We have 2 teams. So let's get on to it. So
The only thing is, these poor ladies, they get stuck with whoever you choose for them.
Okay, well, all right. Ladies, would you like to pick? Well, only one can decide, really, because then the other one's left with whoever. So that's why I decide that way. It's not fair, you see.
Flip a coin, right?
We could, yeah. Well, yeah. I haven't got a coin. But yeah. Anyway, we've got 2 teams. That's better than what we had before. So,
Well, work. This will work.
This will work, I think. Okay. So now that obviously the ladies got to introduce their channels, gentlemen, if you two have Captain Trek has a YouTube channel. Fluga, do you have a channel you'd like to plug?
I have a very small channel. I think I have like 10 followers. Only have 2 videos that are of Pickles sleeping or snoring, and then the other one is CCDV, I believe, snoring. So
okay, cool. And Captain Trek, what you also have a YouTube channel. Please, you want to tell us a bit about
Yes, I do. Well, so far I've just done live streams. I'm working on videos, but just having some problems with that. So it's still to come.
I got to say, though, his Morning Brew show is excellent. He gets lots of people on his show all the time, and they go sometimes 7-8 hours. It goes into the afternoon brew.
yes, it does. That is a really, really good show. If you guys ever get a chance and you're awake at 5 a.m. Central Time, U.S., yeah.
Okay. Okay, but look. Okay, well, yeah, depending if I'm up at that time. Right, well, guys, that's everything. I will be putting links to their channels in the descriptions a little later on, probably after the show. So if you want to rewatch it and revisit their channels, the links will be in the description. So, without the way, we're going to enter round 1. Now, round 1 is very simple. There are 10 questions. Each team gets 5 questions. Each question requires 1 answer. The correct answer is worth 1 point. So, obviously, if you can't answer the question, the opposing team will get a fresh question. They would not. I will not repeat the question to that team, to the opposing team. So, guys, let's get ready. Let's play a question of Trek. So the first question is, and this one going to Fluger and Alicia. What do the Ferengi call hell?
The Ferengi call hell.
Ooh.
That
Yikes.
was. Oh, it was the opposite of the great whatever continuum.
I should know it, but I don't remember.
I should know it too. I cannot think. It has to do with bankruptcy.
It does, yeah.
I'm trying to throw you some. I'm trying to throw you some hints over there. I can't think of it, but I have.
I know, because I know they use Latnium, and I know they use. Because I'm thinking about Quark, and I'm thinking about his. I think it's his brother, and I'm trying to think. Oh, oh man.
Their version of hell would be they would be bankrupt.
It's along those lines.
Their ears would be smaller, maybe. I don't know.
No, it's not the FCA.
Yeah, I read that. That's funny, JJ.
Oh, JJ.
That's the Ferengi Commerce Authority. That's something else. It's not the FCA.
And I imagine it would be hot and dry because their planet is wet and rainy all the time.
Yeah, but what's the name?
I know. I'm trying. I'm trying to work it out here. Come on now. He's prodding me. I'm going to start complaining like I'm LDG.
Wow.
Have you ever
Don't
met that
emulate
guy?
LDG. Don't emulate him.
There's only one LDG. We don't need two out there in the world, please.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
there's nothing wrong with LDG. He's a good guy.
Right. He is.
He's awesome, yes, but oh, that's a good one, JJ. Yeah, I remember that one. They don't want to be audited, but there's something else.
I got nothing for you.
Yes, dear? Do you have an answer?
Yeah, AVP, you got something?
I'll just try JJ's answer to be audited and thrown into bankruptcy court.
The correct answer is the Vault of Eternal Destitution.
Oh, son of a.
Right.
I knew something to do with destitution, but I couldn't really answer that anyhow. That wasn't my question.
It was first mentioned in the Deep Space Nine episode, Little Green Men, where they wake up in the 30s and think that they've obviously gone to hell, and it's the Vault of
Right.
and the Vault
Right.
of Eternal Destitution.
Yeah.
So
Actually, it was the 40s.
Oh, 40s.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Roswell.
I wasn't there when it all happened, I'm afraid. So yeah, Roswell. Anyway, so
That's what he claims, anyway.
next question. So the points are still at 1-1 because I at least awarded the two ladies for coming on time, unlike captains. But anyway, that's not as real. Yes, we shall boo them on the next episode. So, Zoe and Captain Trek, here is your question. Sorry. Before the occupation, the Bajorans used to have a caste-based system by which they would follow their Dajaras. What were their Dajaras based on?
Oh, I want to say professions because wasn't Kira supposed to be a sculptor or an artist?
So
They
we all
were-
were farmers and priests. Yeah, it was based
They-
on yeah.
It's close enough. It is a close enough answer. It's a little bit more complicated than that. They could only perform a specific job if they were from something.
You don't know how hard it is sitting here, wanting to give you hints.
Can I phone a friend?
Well, it's Cap Trek. It's Cap Trek. You can give him a hint. Just one.
Well,
Just
you are
one.
allowed to talk. You are allowed to talk about it. That's what I'm going to say.
I'm picturing it in my head, and it's the one with the episode with the new prophet.
Something about the Dejaras, but I can't.
But
think.
it wasn't a prophet. He was.
The
He
emissary.
claimed himself to be the emissary. That's right.
Yeah. Emissary,
that's
yeah.
it, not prophet's emissary. And he wanted them to go back to it. And Kira was trying to be a sculptor.
Yeah, they were following their Dejaras, but that's the only thing I can think of.
I'm thinking
I'll
it's
give
either
you-
tribe or family that determines the Dejara.
Say that again.
It's either, isn't it the tribe or the family that determines which Dejara they have, and therefore which professions they can go into?
Correct. Well done. That's 1 point. It
Thank
is
you.
actually by their family.
God.
Yes.
Family or
And,
family name.
That was it.
Oh.
Yes.
And we actually used to do something similar. That's why the names like Smith or Miller, things like that. These used to be names of, if you did a specific job, your last name would be of that occupation. So,
Because
yeah,
of the
well done.
illness that Emperor Diocletian brought in order to try and stop the commerce system collapsing in the late Roman Empire.
Did they? Huh.
Mhm.
I'll have to check that one out. I did not
He's
know
the
this.
He's one of the most unknown Roman emperors, and yet he basically created feudalism.
Cool.
That was
Huh.
kind of hilarious when Kira was trying to do pottery and
Yeah.
Yeah.
threw the mud across the room, whatever.
Yes. She was a soldier. She's like, at the end of the episode, she gives him this wonky bird. She says, "Hey, it's a Kira original." Might be worth something. Okay. So moving on to the next question for Flug and Alicia. Your question is, how many children does Tuvok have?
I want to say 2 or 3. I know he had at least 2.
No
Was it
answers in the text chat. No serious answers in the text chat, please.
Yes, no correct answers. You can have joke answers, but no correct ones.
Well, even if you think you're answering correctly and maybe you're not, don't put correct answers out there or believe the correct answers.
Yes. Otherwise, I'll send Jeff to come and get you.
Yeah, I'll get you.
I'm not doing it. I'm too lazy. That's why I said Jeff.
Conti,
By the way-
Conti knows what I'm like because he's heard what I say in my sleep,
Yes, because I watch
which
him
is
sleep
very,
at night.
very disturbing, Conti.
Oh, I don't know. You didn't seem to mind when I kissed you on your forehead.
Wow.
It's going to be one of those.
He was having a
Okay.
nightmare. I will try to calm him down. I stroked his head. So it's all right. Give him a little kiss.
It's all coming out tonight.
Oh my God.
Maybe I'll miss the next one, Conti.
Yeah, I do
Okay.
believe he.
Like our captains tonight. I'll miss the next one.
I think
Oh.
he talked about 2 of them, but I don't recall
'Cause
the
it-
total.
So in order for them to be children, it had to be at least 2. So I'm going to go with that logic. So because it can't be a child because you can't say children if it's only one. So, okay, I will go with my captain. I'll say 2.
Okay. Fluger, what did you say?
Yeah. I'm.
Unfortunately, that is the incorrect answer. He actually has 4 children.
4.
He has
Oh,
Three
Yeah,
sons.
that would have been my
And
guess.
one daughter.
But
Yeah.
all I remember is he talked about 2 of them, and he was estranged for one.
Well, it was in the conversation he had with Tom Paris
Right.
when
Right.
he was speaking about when he found out that B'Elanna was pregnant and he was scared about being a father. That he mentioned he has 4 kids. So yeah,
oh yeah.
That
That's
would have been my guess. Would have been 4, but I was like, oh God, maybe not.
that doesn't matter. It's okay. So we're going to move
Yeah.
on then to our next question.
Now,
over
now,
to-
JJ, I can find some very heavy books. Believe me, I can hurl them pretty good too.
Don't encourage him, JJ.
Uh-huh.
Aha! So there's one of our
And now
captains.
And now they show up.
Yes. Don't worry, it's okay. Jeff forgives you. I don't, but Jeff does.
Yeah, but he's going to send me after you.
That's right, because I can't be bothered. Anyway, so this was for Zoe and Captain Trek. Who were the ancestors of Chakotay's tribe?
Oh, you had to ask a question about the series that I fell asleep while watching.
Yes, they did.
I sort of remember that
Wow.
one.
Oh God, that's not what I've seen a lot.
Hakuchi Moya.
The who?
Akuchi Moya.
Hakuchi Moya.
I'll take your word for it. I honestly could not have even guessed an answer for that one.
Captain Trek.
Don't feel bad. I did not know this one.
There was a whole
I had to look
episode
it
on
up.
it.
Yeah, there is.
That doesn't help.
Mhm. I remember the episode too.
Come on, I can't.
I noticed you concentrated your questions this week on a couple of series in particular.
Oh, I try to be diverse. Well, diverse with the questions possible. There's no TOS questions though, unfortunately. Because my knowledge.
No Enterprise, no Picard, no Lower Decks.
Yeah, well, I have to let those shows evolve first because I've already done pretty much all the questions on those shows in previous episodes, and we have to wait
Okay.
now for more episodes to come out. Oh, we've lost
Okay.
Captain Trek.
He has trouble with his internet from time to time. He'll be back,
Okay,
I hope.
there we go. He's back. There we go.
There he is.
There he is. Why is that doing that? Should be doing that. Moving him to the right place. There we go. So I'll repeat the question. Who were the ancestors of Chakotay's tribe?
Yeah, this is a funny answer.
Did you know it, Flucker?
No, not off the top of my head, but I just had to look it up quick because I'm not playing on that side. So
Let me double check to make sure
Oh.
if I can remember that one.
I don't.
Now be careful. The next round, one of the rounds you can steal. So don't
Right.
look up too early.
oh yeah, but I know I can't steal this time around. So
Right.
I just, nothing's coming to mind. The only thing I'm thinking is, well, technically the Clovis people might have been an ancestor because they were one of the first human inhabitants of North America, but I don't think that counts.
Oh.
And then after I read it, it was like, oh, son of a bitch, I remember this. You know?
I have no idea.
No.
No, they were known as the Rubber Tree people. However, they were in fact.
Shit.
However, they were in
Oh.
fact an alien race from the Delta Quadrant that once travelled to Earth, made contact with the one of the tribes, obviously in America, and obviously they adopted the tattoos that the aliens had, and then they went away again.
Yeah.
And they were called the Rubber Tree people.
Of course they did.
There was a whole episode.
Yeah, I know.
There
One whole
was.
episode about them.
I don't
Oh,
doubt
well.
it. I just don't remember it.
I forgot completely, so don't feel bad. And there's Paul. Hello, Paul.
There's Paul. Hello, Paul. How you doing? So,
And you're right. You're right. Trek Lower Decks is not in Europe yet.
well, not officially. That's why we pirate watch it.
What?
What?
Say
gonna-
what?
You're not supposed to use that word.
Nobody
here.
does that.
You're just borrowing
High,
it.
high seas. High
Yeah.
seas.
Nobody
I
goes
see
on
you
high
say
seas.
ahoy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody
Well, if
would
the
do
stream
that.
cuts out, it cuts out. It doesn't matter. Okay, anybody. Let's move on to our next question for Alessia and Hugo. In the episode, The Storyteller, Miles O'Brien had to defend a Bajoran village from what?
Let me think.
We're getting an echo. Echo.
Echo. Yeah, it was that storm monster.
Yeah.
Which, what really bothered me about that episode was throughout the entire occupation, this monster never seemed to appear. But once they disappeared, it starts terrorizing this village.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the
Just-
Cardassians sent it.
Maybe, yeah.
Let me think.
The
It was some
blank-
kind of. It was
the
kind of.
blank
A,
you.
it was like a lizard kind of creature, and oh my god, I haven't seen this episode since I was a kid. Oh my god. Oh, I have to remember 20 years of this. Oh my god.
It was one of those O'Brien Must Suffer episodes.
Yeah.
That doesn't narrow it down.
No, not too much.
Mm.
It's a hint.
He suffered in most of the episodes, though. Continue.
Yeah, that's why they're all called O'Brien Must Suffer.
Oh.
Hey, at least he got rewarded as the greatest guy to ever be in Starfleet, so that's cool. That was cool. He earned it.
Yeah, it's because that young priest couldn't control it,
Mhm.
and it really wasn't a monster. It was the will of the community. But
Yeah, it was like some kind of lizard kind of thing, if I remember correctly.
no, it came out of the clouds.
That's right. Like I said, I'm
And
trying to go back
remember-
20 years.
You remember? Yeah, O'Brien had to wear those robes and had that staff, and
Oh, yeah.
it's something like the Muglyph cannot hurt you, and we rely on the power of the people. And
Yeah.
son of a bitch! Why can't I remember I can't remember the important parts, but I can remember all the outside.
Well, that's why I chose such a a less well-known episode. It's harder.
I didn't care for this episode.
It felt like filler.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not quite a holodeck episode, but yeah, similar to holodeck episode.
Holiday.
All right, take care, Trek Cat.
Cat. It's got to be something like.
All right. Well, have a good night, Ian.
Huh?
Mm.
Oh, Dr. Trek, cat.
Oh,
Saying goodnight.
Ooh.
it's got to be something like Mugliff. Oh, shit.
McGullifin?
No, it was just it was a weird, alien name, but
Right. But it was one of those names that you was just like, okay, that's just weird. Ah. Hmm.
wow. I'm really not helping
Connie.
you out here, am I, AVP?
I know. I'm trying to
I
think.
suck. I suck. I'm trying to throw you some suggestions or hints, but
I know. I'm trying to think too. And I'm trying to remember
It would-
20 years ago.
Welcome,
You-
Positive Candor.
yeah, he
Okay,
would
kinda.
stand. They stood on that rock
Mm-hmm.
and said, "This monster can't hurt you," and take
And they all
back
did
your
the Care Bear
colony.
stare. That's how it worked, isn't it? They got the Care Bear stare.
Pretty much, yeah. Care Bear stare. That's exactly what it was. And believe it or not, this wasn't an Alex Kurtzman episode. Sorry, a little jab, because I know a lot of people give Alex Kurtzman a hard time, and but anyway.
Yeah, and at the end, the little priest dude, he finally gets enough balls to go out there and do it, and then all these glowing lights come away from the village people or the villagers. I suppose they weren't the village people.
That would have been a better
Village. Yeah, you know the episode. What's the creature?
I know the episode. I know it inside and out.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Well, you want the answer?
I got nothing for you. I'm
It was
Let me
called.
think.
Oh. Do you want the answer, Alicia, or?
What I know was it? It's not the Bajorans. Oh, I don't know.
No. It was called the Dull Rock.
Ah, yes, the dull rock
Duh.
in Miles O'Brien's
Focus
cheesy
on the-
accent.
Negative energy of the people. It was over a 5-day period, and they used their positive energy to get rid of this thing.
Right.
Yep.
Mhm.
I had the second half kind of thought out, but I couldn't get the front.
I know.
Okay, I suck.
That's
Nice try.
unfortunate. But anyway,
There's a moral of that episode as well, where they leave the guy who attempted murder in charge of the entire village.
yeah, well. So, back over to Zoe and Captain Trek. This is your question. How many episodes were in Star Trek Discovery Season 1?
13? No, it's not, is it? 9 in the first part, 6 in the second part, 15. Because it's split in 2 parts.
Captain Trek, you agree?
I don't know crap about Discovery, so I'm gonna go with her.
You are correct. It was, in fact, 15 episodes. Well done. So that's another point. Now, here we go, 3-1. But don't worry. We'll go back over to Alicia and Fuga. And your question is, what was the name of Tom and B'Elanna's daughter? She was featured in the episode Endgame at the beginning, set in the future.
Oh,
Yep.
I know it as well as I know my own name. It's start. I think it starts with an L, if I remember correctly. Let me think. Mural. Miral. Mural.
That is correct. Well done. It is, in fact, Meryl Paris.
Oh, yeah, good job.
Well done. So that's a point for you. And go up to 2. Oh, we've got people joining in. DD Strong and Trek. Unfortunately, guys, the panel is already full. Sorry. Sorry about that.
Positive candor. No hints from the text chat, please, or answers. Serious answers.
Please, you can put in joke answers, you can put in pretend answers, but non-serious answers. Okay, so now we're going to go into. So now we're going to bring on the next question. This one's for Zoe and Captain Trek. What occupation did Captain Sisko hope for his son Jake?
Ooh. It wasn't journalist, which is what he wanted. He decided he was going to be.
Correct.
It was Starfleet engineer, I believe. Engineering or
well, the correct answer was in fact joining Starfleet. He did have Jake go through different roles, especially with Chief O'Brien, learning different trades despite science that he might enjoy. However, Jake did in fact settle on not joining and becoming a writer/journalist. So correct, well done. That is the correct answer. So we've got 4-2, well done. And now we're going to the final question of this round. This is for Alicia and Fluger. What is the Defiance?
Oh, you missed one. You missed one. You missed one.
Have I? I have missed one.
Yes.
My apologies. My apologies. So it's not the final question. Thank you for that. So this one's for you. What was the name of Captain Sisko's best friend who later joined the Maquis?
Okay. So he joined the Maquis.
He made some lewd comments when he visited Ben on the station. He made some lewd comments about him banging Jadzia.
Let me think.
To which, of course, Ben said, no, that would just be wrong. But yeah.
It'd be wrong
That's
on
pretty
many
good,
levels.
Sci-Fi Nation. Freelance junk salesman.
Is this true?
Let me think.
Shave your ball hair.
Boy, it looks like it's getting dark for Alyssa.
Yeah.
Yeah, sun went
You're in
down.
the dark now.
Welcome to Star
Let
Trek
me
After
think.
Dark.
Very good.
His
Zoe.
friend. Fluger, you got any idea? I'm trying to think. I'm stuck.
Wow. I'm not usually this bad.
It's more difficult when you're the one answering the questions.
Right?
Yeah.
It is.
Points.
What's his name? Calvin?
Oh,
Calvin. Yeah,
think you can give
Calvin.
the full name? I need the full name.
Calvin Hudson?
correct. Cal Hudson. He was in the episode The Marquis, and he sympathised with those living in the demilitarised zone, and he switched sides. So yeah, well done. So
That was
that's
a
it was a tough one. So another point for so far. We've got 3-4. That's not bad. That's quite a good score so far. So the final question of this round 1, is now for Zoe and Captain Trek. And that question is, what is the Defiance maximum speed?
It's slower than a Borg cube. I remember that from a technical manual, because it makes a lot of sense. You know, when you're designing a ship that's specifically to fight the Borg, that you make it slower than the thing you want to catch up with.
I can tell you what it's not. Warp 10.
Yeah.
My goodness. Well, that narrowed it down.
Yeah, they all had lizard babies if they.
Exactly.
We don't talk about the lizard baby.
That's exactly where I was
Brian
going
had
with
to
that,
work on it.
Plugger.
I know Brian had to work on it because it would have flown apart at Warp 5 initially.
Yeah.
I
want to say it's either 8.6 or 6.8
Oh my
or something like
goodness.
that.
I was going to say 8.5.
Conti, you need to get rid of somebody in the chat.
Who?
The DD Strong.
Oh, yeah, in the private chat there's a fool.
Yeah.
Okay. DD Strong. Who is DD? Yeah, he was not actually in here anymore. What I'm going to do is What I'm going to do is this. Give me a second. I'm going to delete the link from the description.
No, we've all disappeared.
There we go. And no one can now come in. Okay. Done. Got a full panel. Okay, so he's gone. He won't be back in here. That is just disgusting. Please don't do that again, DD fucking Strong. Thank you for that. Prick.
Yeah, we've had our share of trolls the last few weeks.
Yeah,
we have.
So the anti-tracker had him put now and again, and you had one guy writing the N word just constantly all the way down the chat. And, all the way down.
Yes, you know, that just means that you're so mature, doesn't it?
It does, unfortunately.
Yeah.
All grown up. So anyway, I'll repeat the question. What is the Defiance maximum warp speed?
I'm going to say 8.5.
I'm going to agree.
Wrong.
Okay. Unfortunately, that is incorrect. It is 9.5 as
9.5.
So close.
In the episode, The Sound of Her Voice, where they intercept a signal coming from a planet from a lost starship captain, and they were able to. They forced Miles O'Brien to push the engines further to 9.5 so they could go and pick her up in time because she was running out of oxygen.
Fair enough.
So these final scores the scores at the end of round 1 are 4-3 in favour of Zoe and Trek. Well done. So out of the way, we're now going to go to round 2. Round 2 consists of 5 questions. Each question requires 2 answers. If a team can only provide 1 answer or no answer, the question will then go to the opposing team. So here goes. First question is for Alicia and Pfluger. What was the name of the holographic village the Voyager crew would visit, and what did the people of said village call the Voyager crew when they start to notice strange abilities the crew seem to exhibit?
I know they used to call them witches because they thought they were a witch and stuff like that. Like Jane was a witch. And,
it's very close.
Witch or wizards. Let me think of the
Plugger?
No, I'm trying to get
The name of
anything
the-
out of it. I'm not a
the
big
name of the-
Voyager guy.
I was a big Voyager person, so I'm trying to think. Oh, let me think. Because it was like,
And they did 2 episodes in this holographic village.
right. It was with, I
And-
think, with Leonardo da Vinci and all that kind of stuff, if I remember correctly.
No,
that's a
Leonardo.
different one.
That's a different one.
Okay,
That's
so
a different program.
This one was set in Ireland.
right. That's right.
And Janeway had
It's not Ireland, it's Ireland.
Ireland.
Thank you for correcting us.
Ireland. But yeah, and she falls in love with one of the characters who's married. So she
Right.
makes him taller and tells the computer to delete the wife.
Wow.
That actually happened.
She also increased his intelligence, gave him facial hair. Yeah.
Yeah,
Why not just create a new man?
yeah. Janeway made her own love bot.
She did. She did.
Hey, look, she was alone in the Delta Quadrant. You know, Mark was back on the back on Earth. He probably already left her at this point. Yeah, got to get it somehow. I mean,
But she had Paris,
well,
and they
she
made
did.
lizard babies.
Pretty sure everyone has that.
We do not speak of that episode.
We don't need to think of Threshold.
That's it. That was actually
The Emmy
good.
award-winning Threshold.
Yes, the Emmy award-winning Threshold.
That actually had a good ending where he apologized, says, Captain, I'm very sorry for taking against my will and having babies with it. What makes it think it was you who instigated it? You're like, oh! Sexual assault in the workplace.
So many levels.
Wow,
You just
this is
can't
all coming out in this episode. Wow,
Okay,
what a
I
wild
wanna name the
episode,
village.
Connie. Oh, wait a minute. It's Alyssa and Flugger's question.
I know, but I'm waiting.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been trying to rewatch Voyager, and I don't know, it's not going very well.
So can you repeat the question, the first part? I know the second
Okay.
part, but yeah.
What is the name of the holographic village the Voyager crew would visit? That's the first part.
Okay. Okay. I think it was called Fairhaven.
Right?
And the second question, and the
second
second
part
part, I think they viewed them as, they called them magicians.
Fortunately, not no.
Hmm.
It's close, but no.
Was it wizards?
No. Okay.
Should we let Zoe and Captain Trek try to see?
Yeah. So the first part has been answered. The place was called Fairhaven.
Yeah.
Now, Zoe, Captain Trek, what did they call the Voyager crew when they noticed that they seemed to have what looked like magic abilities?
The only thing I can think of are demons or devils. I can't.
It's close.
Sorcerers.
That's even closer.
Closer.
Sci-fi, it actually is 2 questions. Both parts are 1 point each.
Hang on. Since it's an Irish place, It's not an Irish name, is it?
I'll say an Irish term, maybe.
The Sealy?
No.
Ah, really thought they might have called them the fairy folk or something like that in Irish.
Very close. Very close.
Really? I haven't seen this episode for years.
I know it's been years.
It's so annoying. Oh,
Okay, how many answers do they get?
One. But unfortunately,
none of us have got it.
No.
well, Alicia and Fluga did answer the first part correctly. It was Fairhaven and had been awarded a point. Unfortunately, the second part to the second answer was called Spirit. They were referred to as Spirit Folk.
Spirit.
Oh, right.
Very close, Zoe.
For the rest of the night.
And coincidentally, the two episodes featuring this were called Fairhaven and Spirit Folk.
Yeah.
Which is why I can remember Fairhaven, but
Oh,
But-
dear.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to the second question. Okay. And this one's for Zoe and Captain Trek. Name two things Golden Cat did to improve the lives of the Bajorans when he took over Terok Nor.
he increased the food rations
Correct?
and he cut down the punishments or killing of them. There's another thing. I'm trying to think the other one.
Now, unfortunately, that second one was not one of them. In fact, he increased the punishments. Although he did believe in a gentle hand, he believed in an eye for an eye kind of justice.
Mm-hmm. He did.
So when the Bajoran resistance blew up a shipyard with 2,000 people on board, he then executed 2,000 suspected Bajoran resistance members. Suspected members.
Nice guy.
He is.
Oh, wonderful guy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But he got one of them right. He did increase the rations. Well done.
I want to say he gave them a little bit more rest time, but I don't think he did.
Because I can hear that in my head.
It's not coming to me.
No.
No. There was okay. We'll move over then to Alicia and Fuga. So they've mentioned one. The question is, name two things that Golden Cat did to improve the lives of the Bajorans when he took over Terok Nor. Captain Trek has managed to say one of them, which was increase of rations. What else did he do to improve the Bajoran lives when he took over Terok Nor?
I can hear him bragging about
I
it in
think
my
he
head.
changed their work.
Say again.
I think he changed the work schedules where it wasn't. He changed the work schedule where it was less hours, I believe, from being so
Close,
many hours in the
very-
day that he made it less.
Very close. Very close. There was something work related, but very close, but it wasn't to do with the hours.
Mm.
I can remember him preaching this to Kira. I
Mhm.
took over the station. I did all these things.
Cypher Nation,
I
unfortunately, I put you
reduced
on
the hours. I improved the quality of life.
Sorry, Sci-Fi Nation. I've put you on a timeout for a few minutes because please don't put any correct answers in the chats. Sorry about that, but yeah. Don't worry. Sorry for a couple of minutes. You'll be back in after that.
Wow.
I think he reduced the number of hours that they had to work when they were manufacturing this stuff in that particular mine, if I remember correctly.
Very close.
Oh, they got
very
fireworks
close.
going out here. Oh my goodness.
It was something else. It was something else work related. It wasn't so much the hours,
Oh, yeah.
but it was work related. He did reduce.
Was it the amount that they had to do each day?
Correct.
Their
Correct.
quotas?
He reduced their working quotas. Well done.
Right, quotas.
You said
So-
that's it.
So that's a point each, and we're currently at 5-5. Wow, blimey.
Good
Okay,
game.
it is.
And there were actually 4 answers.
There were. Sorry, yes. There
Yeah, what were
actually
the other
4.
answers?
The other acceptable answers were abolish child labour and improve medical care.
That was the one I
Okay.
was going to throw in there, and I just
Well,
you were on
You
a
should
different
have. You
track.
should have.
She was on a different track, and I was like, I thought, didn't you just get medical care better? Okay, sorry.
So, okay, we're going to go then to the next question. I think this one is for Alicia. Yeah, this one's for Alicia and Fluga.
Yes.
At which starbase did the Binars hijack the Enterprise D, and for what reason?
ooh.
They stole it because they were going to. They
Well-
had to go someplace with it.
Well, yeah, they did have to go. That's not the answer I'm looking for. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Oh. Let me think. Coming to me. It was
Any
either to
ideas, Fluger?
jailbreak or rescue somebody, I want to say, but
No, that's incorrect, I'm afraid. Do you know what starbase it was? They stole the Enterprise D from?
yeah. I don't remember. My brain's not thinking. I can't think of it.
Fluga?
Yeah, no, I got nothing for that one.
Okay. Then the question then goes to Zoe and excuse me, Zoe and Captain Trek. I'll repeat the question. At which starbase did the Binars hijack the Enterprise D, and for what reason?
I know their planet was in danger. There was a solar thing that was going to wipe out all the power. They had to transfer the memory from their planet to a computer.
Yep.
And the Enterprise was the only mobile computer that had enough capacity.
Correct. So that's the reason why. So well done. Yeah, that's one part of the question answered. From what starbase did they steal the Enterprise?
In the back of my head, I'm thinking Starbase 47, but I'm not certain. What do you think, Captain?
I have no idea. I'll go with that.
47?
Very close. It was actually 74.
Oh,
Oh, that damn dyslexia.
oh.
That's not a well-liked episode, but I liked it.
Oh my goodness.
Very close. Well done. That was well played, actually. So we're currently at 5-6 in favour of Zoe and Captain Trek. So we go back. Oh, now it's their question, actually. So here we go.
Yes, it is.
In which TNG season 1 episode was Geordie LaForge left in command of the Enterprise, and who was the chief engineer who tried to undermine him?
What am I getting to look for?
Now,
Mhm.
I love this episode. I knew this one as soon as I saw the question.
I remember he called the engineer up, but oh shit, what is his name?
Oh my goodness.
Mm.
It's a blank. I don't remember the episode. The only one that's coming to mind is the Naked Now, and I'm pretty sure it's not that.
Nope.
Because
Mm-mm.
everyone was getting all weird and horny in that.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
That was the one where Data and yeah.
That's where Tasha Yar tried to hand it data input, although she's not a computer programmer.
Well, he is trained in multiple techniques.
Yeah, but Tasha Yar wasn't.
She was by the time he got done.
Yeah. Not for long, though, unfortunately. Not for long.
Wow.
She took all that with her to the grave, didn't she? Anyway.
What was the other one? The only other one I can think of is like 001011101 or whatever it is.
No, that was the one with the binars.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. That's
exactly.
why I'm thinking of that one. Oh,
11001001.
I'll take your word for it.
That is the title.
I'm just remembering Futurama now. I think I saw it too. I don't know.
You don't know. Captain Trek, do you have any answers?
No.
No? Okay. Then I'm going to repeat the question to Alyssa and Fluger. In which TNG Season 1 episode was Geordie left in command of the Enterprise, and who was the chief engineer who tried to undermine him?
Okay. Let me think. Let me see. I know that episode. I can almost see it in my mind, but it's been so long since I've seen it. Oh my word. Let me see. Again. Let me think.
I'm pulling up absolutely a blank.
This is a tough
Oh,
one.
It is.
I mean, all I can see is Geordie sitting in the chair, but then
I give it to you. He was still wearing the red uniform at the time. That helps.
right, because he wasn't the
Right.
engineer.
He wasn't in charge of engineering at that point.
Right.
Nope.
Right.
Well, this is one of those. If I can give a hint,
Yeah.
this is one of those episodes where a character names the episode. The episode title is actually in dialogue.
Hmm.
I don't know. All I can think of is that one dude who would just seem so crabby, and Geordie finally had to knuckle down and say, "Well, you do what I told you because I'm your commanding officer."
Arabic Sonder. That might, if the score was tight at the end of the episode, we might just do that. No answers?
No, I can't think of
No?
anything.
Do you know the
Okay.
chief engineer's name?
No, I can't. I got nothing.
Okay. Neither team got this one right. It was a hard question. So the question was, in which TNG season 1 episode was Geordie left in command of the Enterprise, and who was chief engineer who tried to undermine him? The episode was called The Arsenal of Freedom,
Personal freedom.
and the chief engineer was called Lieutenant Logan. He also returned in Beta Canon in the DC comics in the title Suspect, and his name was Charles H. Logan. And that was a bit of information that Commander Brainy Specs brought up. I didn't know that about the comics.
Yeah, that was a hard question.
That was a tough one.
Oh, I thought it was easy. I love that episode.
That was.
That was one of the best season 1 episodes.
But I haven't seen that episode since I was like 5. I was like 5 years old. I'm trying to go back on 30 years of memory.
But you know, you can watch them on Netflix.
Season 1. I never watched season 1 during season 1.
I know.
I watched all of them after like season 4. Well, I was in college, and then I didn't have a TV. And
Yeah. Well, I was, I think, 8 when that 7 or 8 when it first came out. That first season, and I watched it in German because living in Germany at the time, we didn't have satellite TV or anything else. And yes, it came out in German. So yeah, I sometimes switch it back just to listen to the old accents and what it sounded like in German. It sounds really weird. Because anyway, so 5th and final question, and I think this one goes to Alicia and AVP. Oh no, which does it go to? Jeff?
Alyssa.
The other team.
Alyssa.
Yeah, it goes to
Alyssa
Alyssa.
Pfluger.
Oh, hang
Okay.
on. It's that way,
Flugger.
technically, on the monitor.
Yeah.
That way.
Okay, so it's that way.
Yeah, she's putting
Okay.
I'm like, who is she putting over there?
It's all mirrored. It's down that way.
This one's a little bit easier than the last one. Okay, not by much, but a little bit.
A little bit.
I thought it was
Which-
harder, but I love
Oh no.
Arsenal of Freedom. I loved Arsenal of Freedom, so take that with a grain of salt.
But this one's a little bit easier. Which time traveler has tried to destroy Voyager, and on how many occasions has he attempted this?
I want to say the caretaker.
I wouldn't think it was the caretaker.
But there was another one too. Was it Cass?
That was Mrs. Caretaker.
Mrs. Caretaker.
You remember her? You remember that?
Yeah. I do.
What really bothered me about that episode was
Okay, I want to say Cass.
no.
I wouldn't know. It wouldn't have been Kess.
Okay, it wasn't
It,
Kess.
it was that dude with the like a half beak for a face.
No.
Yeah. He was so
I'm trying
no.
to think of who
What
that
is-
is, Fluke Flugger.
I'm trying
Oh,
to
that
He
might
was-
have been on Voyager. Maybe that was on TNG
I'll
or
repeat-
something.
I'm going to repeat the question, okay? And keep it in mind, this guy's fully human. Okay? Which time traveler has tried to destroy Voyager, and on how many occasions did he attempt this?
Yeah, I got my time people all jumbled up. All I can think of is Daniels. You know?
all I can think of is Q, and I know it's not Q because Q, he wasn't a time traveler per se though.
Fully human.
Captain Janeway was the thorn in his side,
Oh, yeah, definitely.
and to a
She
degree,
was
Captain.
She
It
was
was
on everybody's side.
Especially that Tuvix. Rest in peace.
Oh my god.
As Yosef would say if he was here, Janeway did nothing wrong.
Was this Reginald Barclay by any chance?
No. I
Well,
know
that would
Barkley
be
was.
interesting.
I know Barkley was in a couple of episodes, but no. Barkley
He's
was
in
the
more
one
than
time
two.
traveling. I was like, that's what I'm saying. I had to think. I'm trying to think of all the characters that were human and so that the time travel kind of stuff.
Well, don't get stuck in TOS because you could have the dude that had the cat.
Who, Data?
Gary
Oh, him,
Seven.
Gary Seven.
Right.
Sorry. Data.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to
didn't
think of
wanna-
only Voyager ones right now. I'm not going that far back, Fluger.
Right.
I'm trying to think of all my mind of all these different Voyager people. It's been so long. Oh my word.
Well, Trash Can Man was
Not yet, Sci-Fi Nation.
Trash Can Man was a time traveler.
Mhm. He was. Do you know his
Harry
name?
and Chakotay were time travelers at one time too.
Yeah, but they didn't try to destroy Voyager.
Or did they?
No, they didn't try to. They were trying to
Hmm.
restore the
Or
Voyager.
did
That was the
they?
thing.
Fluker's on the right.
Right.
Fluker's on the right. Fluker's on the right track.
Oh, well, that's cool. Yeah, let's blame it on Max Headroom.
I think you got the wrong series there.
Thank you for coming here. Yeah, worst Max Headroom impression ever, I know. Matt Frewer, wasn't it?
Right.
And Matt Frewer was a time traveler in TNG.
He was in a time travel. Yeah.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
I can't think of it right offhand. I really can't. I'm reaching a blank. Ice Planet.
Fluger?
Oh, Ice Planet. My brain's just.
Fluger?
Any ideas,
Yeah.
Fluker?
No, I'm just trying to spitball, try to give her a few ideas that maybe she could.
Well, do you know the second part of the question? How many occasions did he attempt this? And I guess the question kind of limited that a bit because of the word he.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
Was it? Okay, so when you say times, there's obviously more than one, so it's obviously at least two.
Correct answer. He did attempt it twice. Well done.
Oh, oh, nice way to spitball that one out there. Good job. Good job, Alyssa.
Now, do you know the first part?
No, I don't know.
I think we failed the first part.
Okay. I'm going to move and give the question into the opposing team, back to Zoe and Captain Trek. The question is, which time traveler has tried to destroy Voyager?
On 2 occasions.
On
It's
2
not-
occasions.
I believe it's the one where they go back to 1996 and Sarah Silverman helps the Voyager team out because that is logical. Which would mean it's not Anorax from Year of Hell, it's the other guy. And I cannot for the life of me remember what his name was right now. All I've got in my head is like Devon something, and I'm pretty sure it's not.
Oh,
Any ideas, Cap?
No, let's see here.
A
This is
leads
the
to
one that
B
tried
leads to C.
to put the bomb in Voyager, or is that a different one?
No, that is the same guy. Oh, they were played by 2 different actors, but it is the same character.
Yeah, one was young, one was old.
They had to merge them back together. Yeah.
oh, I think I remember his name now.
Whisper it.
Yeah, send it to her in private chat.
Yeah, if you whisper it, I'll tell you if you're right.
He was in command of the time ship Relativity.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
But actually, he was in command of 2 ships, the Aeon and the Relativity. But yeah.
Yep.
This is going to annoy me because I only watched this not long ago. In fact, the week before I was last on the show, which is how I remember it's 1996 they go to.
I remember the name now. I'm like,
Oh.
now I remember the name.
We didn't drag our feet long enough.
It's because you're not on the spot. When you're on the spot, you're like, oh.
But then when you're not on the spot, then it comes to you, oh, shoot.
I'm not going to get it.
Yeah.
Captain, do you know?
No, I should know it, but no.
Yeah. Same position.
It was, in fact, Captain Braxton.
Braxton!
I know that was in my head, and I thought no, because that's Zap Brannigan and that's Futurama.
The first time he tried to destroy Voyager was in the Future's End Part 1,
That's it, yeah.
where he went back to try and destroy Voyager. And then the other one was in the episode, I think, called Relativity, where he plants a bomb on Voyager while it was still docked in the Utopia Planitia shipyards.
And that's the one where, that's the one where the 7 and 9 was going back.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That is it.
And we find out that basically the mission that the caretaker takes from the Delta Quadrants, Janeway is essentially her first command, and that's why she's so inept at being a captain.
Maybe, yeah. Okay. And that is the end of round 2. I have to say, this episode has gone on quite a long time. So we've only done 2 rounds. It's quite fun. But hey, guys,
About an hour per round.
I know. But anyway, so let's look at the scores on the doors. And so far, each team has 6 points. So well done to you guys. So we're now going to go to round 3. We're now going to go to round 3. Well, I will show
my favorite round.
I will show a distorted image of either a starship or a Star Trek character,
Okay.
and you have to try and guess who it is. If you guess it correctly, you get 3 points.
I gotta change screens here quick, and then
So I'm just gonna.
take my glasses off.
Okay.
Yeah, you see,
Just
took mine
like
off.
Jeff. Just like Jeff.
I've not seen these, so
No, Jeff has not seen these. Okay. So,
Is there a topic or a subject or a
well, today is going to be characters.
character?
Okay.
Can you remind us?
Okay.
We don't just shout out, do we? Yeah, you're going to assign to different teams.
yes, each
Yes.
will get their own
Okay.
question or image.
Okay. One sec. Okay. Why is this not working? Okay. Should be working now. 1 second. Okay.
Well,
now I'll
make
go
sure
back
you
here.
put the right image up first.
Yeah. Okay. So I need to share.
There
Opera
may be such a round sci-fi if the score is close enough at the end of the game.
What the hell?
I don't remember this character.
Why is this not working?
Oh,
Hmm.
Why is it?
no.
What is it? Oh, did you just see that? Did you? Sorry.
No,
I didn't
Well, at
see
least
anything.
it's not
I didn't
porn.
see
we're making a
anything.
joke about
Okay.
Lieutenant
1
Commander
second.
Google Drive not being one that we recognise from Star Trek.
Share screen. Opera tab. And then we go to. Alright, so it should work. I don't know why it isn't. Share. Okay, can you see that?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Okay, this is a next generation character. He's been in the show throughout the entire season. He likes music. He sometimes he has a thing for the ladies, and he's not and sometimes disagrees with his superior.
Mm.
I think I know who it is.
Which team is this again?
This one is for who went last? Good question, actually. Who?
I think
went last?
Alyssa and Fugger went last.
Yeah, I think we did last.
Yeah. So this one is for Zoe and Captain Trek.
The thing for the ladies doesn't always agree with the superior officers and likes music. I want to say Riker, but I have a feeling that's a trick question. What do you think, Captain?
I'm trying to think of another one that likes. Several like music, of course, but for the ladies, yeah. Okay, Riker.
I'm going to go with Riker.
Okay.
So it tends to be
You go with
Picard.
Riker.
Yes.
You are in fact correct. It was Commander Riker from the episode Angel 1.
Yay.
This is 3 points, Conti.
It is
The
3
absolute
points.
best picture of Riker there.
Yeah, the ladies do
Oh.
love that picture. Okay, I'm going to set up the next one. Oop. Okay, here we go. Set up. Share screen. Stop now. And Google Drive. And share.
That's right, Paul, from Angel 1.
Okay, so this one is a little bit more complicated. She's a child of two worlds. She doesn't always agree with her father. She just prefer to stay more close, prefer to stay with the friends than family. She finds it difficult to fit in. But as I said, she's a child of two worlds. She sometimes finds it difficult to fit in either world. But she just finds the company of someone else like her.
Mm.
Do you want to give them the series?
Okay, this is from Deep Space Nine.
Deep Space Nine. Okay.
Okay, I think I know who it is.
Okay. Is it? I want to say Dax. What do you think, Fluger?
I really have. I don't know because it looks like a chick in a chesty cat suit.
I'll give you another clue. Okay. She was rescued from a Bream prison camp.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything for you there,
No?
Melissa.
I think I have the name. I think I have the name almost. I've almost got it in
Go
my
on,
head.
then.
I'm just trying to.
Well, give me your best guess.
Is it? I want to say Kira or Cassidy. Kira or Cassidy.
No, unfortunately, that is incorrect. The correct answer is, of course, Tora Ziyal, who was Golden Cat's daughter.
Oh,
Yep.
Ziyal was Goldjakat's daughter.
Well, that is so. The score still remains at 9-6, but that doesn't mean anything yet. We've still got the next round, round 4. This is where each team member gets to ask the opposing team a trick question. If they get it right, that team gets the point. So we'll start with Zoe and Kirk. Zoe and Captain Trek. Would one of you like to ask the other team a question?
Can we consult with my life-size
Dalek?
replica of the data?
Of course you can.
No, we can't possibly exterminate them all. I do have some questions prepared.
Okay.
Captain, do you mind if I go first?
Go first, please.
Okay. Right. How many times does Sulu take command of the Enterprise in the original series?
Wow.
I want to say 2.
Well, I wanted to say 0, so.
I don't remember taking, but I might be wrong. I don't know much about TOS, to be honest.
Shame on you.
My goodness.
I better report you to Eddie Trucker.
Yeah, you bet. Probably why he won't come on the show. I mean, I've spoken to him plenty of times, said, yeah, I'll come on, but he never, but he just doesn't, I don't know, he doesn't seem to have any time on. But I think he works during this time anyway.
He does.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
Series of Commander.
It's up to you, Alyssa. It's your.
Watch me
I'll say two.
disappear.
It's magic.
Oh, I think I have the answer. I think I found it.
I hope you've got the same number I have.
Let's see.
We'll find out.
Yeah. Do you want a clue? It's
Yes.
between zero. It's between 0 and infinity.
Wow. What a clue. I'll go one better. It's between 0 and infinity plus 1.
My goodness, you get 2 points there.
Divided by the square root and multiplied by 10.
It's twice as many as half of the times.
Personally, I would say not enough times. That's what I'd say.
And to clarify the question, are you including the animated series?
No, just the original
Okay.
series.
Okay. I think I have the answer.
I think you have the same source that I got mine from then.
Probably.
I'm gonna go with 2. Still, I'll still go with 2.
Okay. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
It's not according to me. 4 times in Arena, Errand of Mercy, Spock's Brain, and the Savage Curtain.
That's what I got too.
Okay, cool. Okay, so now
This round, you really make me work.
that's what I pay you for.
There's
True.
no money in Star Trek.
So, okay, would someone from the other team like to ask the next question?
Well, I wasn't prepped to come on tonight. I was just like,
It could be any question you want, really.
Okay.
How many
All right,
times
this
has
is-
Kirk fired his taser? I don't know. Whatever. Go on.
Oh, wow. I don't know if I can come up with the answer with
Okay.
that one.
Okay, I got one.
Go on.
Why were the tribbles in the animated series pink instead of the usual brown?
You're breaking up there. Repeat the question, please.
Okay, sorry. Why were the tribbles in the animated television series of Star Trek, the original series, why were they pink instead of brown?
Okay. Well, the question was, in the animated series, why were the tribbles pink and not brown?
I've not seen it.
That's a good question. That's a good question. I found the answer.
Yeah.
I was surprised I found it so quick, but I found it.
Yeah. See, I found out this one from listening to commentary. So I remember this one in the back of my head.
I don't know. Do you have any idea, Captain Trek? Is he there?
Cap?
If he's not there, I'll hazard a guess.
Captain.
I wonder if his internet cut out again.
No, otherwise he wouldn't be in. He wouldn't be in the.
Oh, that would
He
be
wouldn't be.
Reach to Captain Trek.
Hello.
There he is.
Hello.
There it is.
Okay, I'm
It
here.
worked.
Welcome back, Cap. Did you,
Yeah, I had to take care of my
Did you have
thing, the thing I plugged into, USB thing.
Fair enough.
Answer. The only thing I can think of is
Yeah,
something.
he had an
about,
ion storm, right?
Yeah, ion storm. There was a color mistake. I don't know. No.
I was thinking production
Show up better.
error.
not
I think it was
quite.
a production error.
Not quite.
This is an excellent question.
It's something that Chef would have thought of. I know.
No, it's a good question.
It is.
Did you have a guess?
That's what I
Sammy?
could think of. It's not- oh,
No.
Yeah, I'm thinking production error, but you're saying it's wrong. I don't know. So, they ran out of paint and had to go with what they had.
no. No.
Somebody was colorblind? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the answer.
Your final answer, Captain Shrek.
Oh, wow.
Person was colorblind, yes.
Oh, my goodness.
2 points, Conti?
Yes.
Is it 2 points or one?
What was it?
That's not
I
a
didn't even get the
Is it
answer.
two colorblind. The guy that did the color for the Tribbles, he was colorblind.
Oh,
No.
wow.
Oh, it's 1 point.
1 point.
1 point.
Who?
Wow. Well done.
Wow. Okay. So, would Captain Trek like to ask the other team his question now?
Okay. Oh God, I can't think of the name of the episode. It was the first episode. No, not technically. Where they enter the they exit the galaxy. What was the name on? What is the middle initial on Kirk's tombstone?
Oh, Christ.
I know.
You're talking
I know
about
this
the
one.
where No Man's Gone Before. You're talking about.
Where no man's gone before. Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know this one.
Yeah, because it was wrong.
Yeah.
I think I remember it.
Because it should have been a T.
That's right, but it wasn't.
It's on all those thumbnails on YouTube videos. Continuity errors in Star Trek. You won't believe it. You haven't.
Yeah. I mean, Star Trek without continuity errors, you must be
Let
joking.
me think.
We don't have continuity errors, just alternate timelines.
That's right.
I looked it up just to be certain I was correct, but I was correct.
Mm-hmm.
I got to be professional about this.
It's an
Okay.
R.
Correct.
James
Correct.
R.
Yeah.
Kirk,
That's it.
not
correct.
James
Good
T.
job. Good job.
I know.
I knew it was
Right.
a shape like that, but I was thinking D.
It's
Okay.
all
That
right.
was an easy
It's a
question, but not everybody always gets the easy questions. So
I'll give you I got an easy question for you.
You do know if they answer it correctly, they get the points.
Right.
I'm just saying. Well, okay. So, okay, Fluga, if you'd like to ask a question.
Okay. DS9 had the first mirror, or not mirror, but mirror universe episodes since TOS, right? And how many mirror universe episodes were there in DS9?
Oh, I saw this recently.
I believe there are 5. Do you have any higher or lower, Captain?
5.
Yeah.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah, that is correct.
Yeah.
That's correct. It was.
I'm going through them in my mind.
I'm trying. Yeah, I can remember. It was Through the Looking Glass, crossover. I think one of them was called
Shattered Mirror?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Resurrection? And the
And then there was-
Emperor's new chair.
That's right.
Or new
Emperor's
cloak.
chair.
I'm sorry.
New cloak. That's right. Because apparently they don't have cloaks in the Mirror Universe, although in previous Mirror Universe episodes they were shown to have cloaks. But anyway,
Maybe they lost it. Maybe they turned it on and forgot where it was.
that's right. Yeah.
Oh, that's possible.
But again, we love these Trek continuity errors. So that is the end of round 4. Let's get the points. We've got 11-7, and now comes the next round. It is the 5th round, possibly even the final round, where each team member gets to ask me a question. If I get it right, they lose a point.
Oh.
If I get it wrong, they gain a point. So, thinking caps on. I think we're going to start with.
I suppose it would be those guys.
Yeah, it would be.
So, Zoe or Captain Trek, would one of you like to ask me a question?
Okay, do you want to go first, Captain?
I'll let you.
Sorry, I
I'm
missed
going to leave
that.
it to you.
Oh, right, okay. In that case, after the viewer drop-off for Star Trek Enterprise, which episode got the show its highest ratings with 6.3 million viewers for 1 week only?
Could you repeat that question? I'm sorry.
After the viewer drop-off in the first series of Star Trek Enterprise, which episode got the show back up to 6.3 million viewers for just 1 episode?
I know where I could buy. Oh, crap. I know it as well.
I think I know what it is, but
Well, it's one of two, really. It was either.
I wish we could converse privately. It's so much easier.
Ah, shit the bed. Uh,
wow.
you.
Okay,
That's not the name of the episode.
I'm not aware of that one.
No,
I haven't heard of
No.
that one.
that may be a Discovery one, but
Ouch! Ouch!
Or some mirror episode that has yet to be made.
I'm just
you
going to
know
ask.
me, Jeff. I'm always a big
Memory
fan
Alpha.
of Discovery.
Oh, I know.
Okay. No answer. It was like it's one of two, really. Except I only know the answer. I don't know the name of one of them. I'm gonna take a stab in the dark. I think it might have been the one. It might have been the one with the ball called Regeneration.
Mm-mm.
No. Okay.
Nope.
No.
Sorry.
No,
Let me
that's not
guess.
the one I was thinking.
It was probably the one with what's his Al from Quantum Leap. I don't
Al
know.
Calavit. Oh, yeah.
No,
No,
I don't
no.
think it was that
Okay.
one because that was season 1.
Oh, that's right. I thought it was season 2 for some reason.
Okay, it is season 2. Do you want to hazard another try?
Oh, you're going to give him another chance.
Well, we might
Season
as well.
2.
There's a lot of episodes.
No,
Enterprise just
God,
ran
no.
for years and years and years.
This is
Oh, no,
for
I'm
him,
gonna-
not me. Mm-mm.
Open up Netflix here.
No
This is
cheating
asking
now,
him
Conti.
questions.
There's 26 episodes to choose from, so I've got one in 26
Come on, a
chances.
wild stab in the dark.
A
Which
wild
is
stab in the
also
dark.
That is
Yeah,
also not
well.
the episode name.
It was the one.
Episode.
It's the one where they went to war, isn't it? Yeah, they did go to warp in that episode, and Captain Archer gave an order. For that one.
Jeez.
I remember Trip was in engineering. He was in engineering that one.
Oh, God.
Phlox was in sick bay.
Fox was in sick
He
bay.
was.
Yeah.
He was.
You know,
The ball had pointed ears.
from there to here.
She did. It wasn't just her
Yeah,
ears.
T'Pol had pointed ears.
It wasn't just her ears that are pointed, Jeff. But anyway,
Let me guess. Archie had a beagle.
How'd you know, Cap?
And Strip was getting an ass as usual.
I have no idea. I got no idea.
And that beagle loved cheese.
Oh yeah.
I got no idea. What's the answer?
And the theme song started with "It's been a long time.
Hmm.
Been a
Get
long road.
from there to here.
It's been a long road." Yeah.
Yeah, I've got no idea, unfortunately.
No idea.
Um,
It was a night in sick bay.
really?
Yep.
That one?
The one time people tuned in was the worst episode.
I don't know if it was that bad, but
It
I
was,
think they all just tuned in to make sure the dog
It
was
was.
okay.
It wasn't a bad episode. It was.
I fell asleep during that.
It was
episode.
mediocre.
well, it was better than the one with the nipples on the arms.
I'm with you on that one, Cap.
Yeah.
How
Okay.
the hell do you get
So they
pregnant
gained 1
sticking your
point.
hand
That's,
in water
12 to
crystals?
7. Okay, Alyssa. Fluger. One of you guys now? One of you guys like to ask me a question?
I think I have one.
Yeah,
Go
go
on, Ed.
for it.
Okay, on the Entertainment Tonight, there was many different hosts on there. One of them
Mhm.
appeared on Star Trek. Who was it?
Oh,
what kind
yeah.
Can you repeat the question again?
On Entertainment Tonight, there was many different guest people on there that were hosts and stuff like that. One of them appeared on one of the Star Treks. Who was it,
Oh.
and what kind of alien species was he, or he or she? What were
Oh.
they?
Oh, right. Okay. I was about to say Seth MacFarlane then, but no. All right.
I
No.
loved it. wouldn't you?
Entertainment Tonight. It was something that was on Entertainment Tonight, and
We
they
don't have that
appeared
here.
on a Star Trek episode.
Yeah, this may be an
I'm just
unfair
saying,
question
you would
for
hear
her.
about it.
We don't have it in Entertainment Tonight here.
Okay.
So we need another question, I'm afraid.
Let me think. Okay. One show references Star Trek, but it was not a Star Trek show. It was well known for children. What was the name of the show?
Repeat
One-
that question, please.
There was a Star Trek show that was referenced, but it was for children. It was not a Star Trek one. What was it?
I'm still not following that question.
I don't understand the question either. Which Star Trek
There was
show?
okay, there's
Star
been
Trek?
many Star Trek shows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it wasn't on a Star Trek show. It was on a kids show. It was on a children's show.
But I don't watch children's shows.
I'm still
I'm
not.
saying this was a show that did it.
Understanding.
Oh.
Okay.
I think I know which one she's on
think I
about,
know.
but I can't picture what its name is.
I think Captain Trek knows what I'm talking about.
I have no clue.
Oh, that's a U.S. question? Is that a U.S. question?
It probably is.
I just
And I'm in the
could
States,
be.
but I
If
still
not, I can try to think of
don't
another one.
I'm not
know
sure.
what you're trying to say.
Here, let me give you a hand.
Not a clue. I don't know. No idea.
Yeah, I'm lost on that question.
All right. Not a clue. Go on. What was the
It was
answer?
Reading Rainbow with LeVar Burton.
That's what I was thinking
It was
of.
LeVar
Okay.
Burton's Reading Rainbow.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, we don't
Okay.
have.
Yeah,
I
it
don't have
wasn't a
that here.
Star Trek show.
we don't have that here
I
either.
wasn't
but
trying
I do.
to. I was trying to figure out your wording, and
Yeah. Well, I'll give him a point then. I didn't get the answer.
I was trying not to give too much away.
Cool. So, back over then to the other side. Captain Trek, do you have an answer? Do you have a question for me?
Yes, I do. What TNG character was named after a fan of the original series?
Oh.
Oh, I think I know this one. Yep. That was easy to find, but I knew it.
Well, I know one
Go
whose
for it.
middle name was after a fan who was also the creator of the original series, but it's probably not the right answer.
That would be, yeah, that's not the right answer.
Because my original thought was Wesley Eugene Crusher, Eugene being obviously the name of Gene Roddenberry, but no, that's not it.
Somebody unrelated to the production of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Was he a recurring character, or was it one time?
The character was series regular.
Reginald Barclay?
Geordie LaForge was named
Really?
after George LaForge,
Okay.
who had
did not know.
muscular dystrophy.
I did not know that. Well, that's a new one on me.
He was a
give him-
quadriplegic.
Was he? Okay. I didn't know that. Well, out of the point then. Well, you already have. Okay. Then it's back to the other side. Fluger, do you have a question for me?
Sure. Cassidy Yates. What
Yeah.
was her middle name?
Oh.
That's a tough one.
Cassidy Yates' middle name. Danger. Was it Danger? No.
That was Cisco's middle name, wasn't it?
Yeah. Captain of the USS Pimp Hand. But I should know this as well. And I should know this. But for the life of me right now, I can't think of it. I have no idea.
Her middle name was Danielle.
I had no idea. Well, I'll probably.
Yep.
I don't remember it being mentioned, but okay. Well, hitting the point. Yay! So that's the end of round 5, and that is obviously look at the points. We have 13 points to Zoe and Trek, and 9 points for Alyssa and Fluger. Well done.
Flugger.
That
Flugger.
Fluger. Well, if you read
Flugger.
it in the German, it's Fluger.
Right. Yeah, it's okay. As long as you don't call me a-hole, I'll be fine.
Well, what? Okay,
Or late
what
for
is it
su- or late for
technically?
dinner.
I want to hear it because
It's
I've always
Flugger.
heard.
Flugger.
I say Flugger, but everybody else
I've always
is
heard
Fluger.
Fluger.
Doesn't matter.
So, but it is
Doesn't
Flugger.
matter.
Okay.
I don't care. I really don't. Because it's not my name. It's
Well,
just
I
my
don't
handle.
say
man. Well, that
There's
is
a
the.
there's
Go
a
on.
family that lives in this city that they're into politics and everything, and their name is Fluger,
Right.
spelled the same.
There you are.
Don't shoot the messenger.
No. Well, anyway, that is the end of today's show. Unfortunately, since the scores are not even close, unfortunately not close to tied, there will not be a sixth round.
Bring up the scoreboard again, Conti.
Winner.
Yeah.
That's
winner.
right. Oh yeah, winner.
Yay!
Well, good try there, Alyssa. I know you didn't get a lot of help from me.
You did. Right, both teams performed admirably.
But that's okay. That's okay. I had fun.
And a big thank you to Captain Trek and Flugger. If I said that right. It's been fantastic to have you on. Thank you for filling in for our, or for you filling for our captains. And we hope to see you all again on the show, well, sometime soon. So, with that in mind, I'm going to say goodnight and live long and prosper. And for those in the audience, thank you for coming. The links to the channels will be in the description after this video as finished processing. And we'll see you all next week. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah,
long and prosper.
thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
It was